Hello everybody, my name is Takriva. Welcome back to some more Europa Universalis 4, playing as the United States of America. And yes, we're almost done with our game of Whack-A-Mole. We still have some overextension going, but we just started the most expensive one of our cores. Should be done in 1812, and that's just less than 4 years. Yeah, it's early 1812, so it's less than 4 years. 3 more after that, and we're done with all of our cores. Then we should have no more overextension. Look at that. Oh, USA. If it said United States of America, it would still be quite small on the map, but USA. It's looking good, and it's probably just going for the finish right now. That's what the game plan is, really. And, oh, I already noticed something, and that is... there are some big-ass wars going on, especially these two. Well, Swedish conquest of Danzig, Sweden, Finland, Magdeburg, Russia, Portugal, Labrador, versus France, Commonwealth, and the Netherlands and such. Oh my. Also Spain versus Russia and Portugal. Oh god, these wars. Yes, they're doing a number on the frame rate. Oh look, Portugal is almost completely sieged up. They still have the Algarve. And look at the Commonwealth being sieged up by Russia. My god. So I'm actually going to slow it down to 2 speed. And we are allowed to convert the next territory. So we shall reduce revolt risk even more. And everyone is still whack-a-moling everywhere. But it should be fine. Now, what would be really nice is a moment where the alliance between Spain and the Navajo would end, so we could actually attack them. Oh no, more bad people. More of these sudden rebel pop-ups. Then again, we have most of the continental United States. The only thing we lack is the Navajo territories down here, really. For the rest, we have everything. Established in the Spice Islands, 60% of trade income. Is that even... I don't... it might be possible, especially when our overextension disappears some more. So, might as well try to do the quest and see if we can finish it. So we are making money again. Which tech group do we not need? Well, we do kind of want all of them. Diplomatic is the one we're probably best right now. Any buildings I can build? Well, there are manufactories, of course. Trade companies. Oh, well, we're building some of them. Oh, look, more nationalists popping up left and right, of course. I think if we wanted to have a chance... oh, look at this. These are shipyards, right? Dry docks. Huh, we could build dry docks along the entire coast. Then again, a grand shipyard. Oh, you know what? I do want a... I want San Diego to be a fully fledged naval base. Actually, let's rename this some territories again, since we can now. Wow. Some of these lag issues are just so huge. I know this is also where LA is, I think, on this little bit of beach, yeah. But this seems a bit more... yeah, this is where LA is, in this area. San Diego is more here, and then we have Santa Barbara over there. Of course, this has to be the Bay Area. So this is simply the Bay Area with San Francisco. There it is, as the city, the Bay Area. Huh. Salt crisis, no, 1% production efficiency down. Mojave Desert. Salinan, we'll just rename this to California, but I guess that would be a cool name, wouldn't it? California. Fronia, really. Fornia. Then this shall be Santa Barbara. I guess LA hasn't been founded yet. Oh, again with the inflation problems here. Let's just reduce it once. That should solve a lot of problems. Salish should be renamed to Seattle. Oh. There we go. City will also be Seattle. Then I guess this is already Portland. So this should be Oregon with the city of Portland. Yeah, well, it's really weird because California is quite the largest area down here, and then this is Oregon and this is Washington. I guess this area is actually still Washington then. I guess. Never have too much manpower, always nice. This is... yeah, this is coast of Oregon, so I guess this should be Oregon then. Oregon with the city of Portland. Yeah, I think it was Portland that I think it was Portland that they wanted to name Boston otherwise. Ooh, the Constitution of the United States is the supreme law of the United States of America, with the first 3 articles of the Constitution establishing the rules and separate powers. Come on, pause it, please. Establishing the rules and separate powers of the 3 branches of the federal government. The 3 branches are a legislature, the bicameral Congress and executive branch led by the President, and the federal judiciary headed by the Supreme Court. The last 4 articles frame the principle of federalism. The 10th Amendment confirms its federal characteristics. Wow. 100 admin, diplomatic, and military power for free. So let's start a core in Pomo. Almost done with the core in of California, actually. Now that we're renaming all this stuff. Seattle, Washington. Yeah, I think Oregon starts around here. This might actually be where Portland is. I think it's on this river, actually. Then Oregon goes to here, and then... well, we'll rename this to Tacoma. Because I know it's the name of the... oh, I think the... okay, now it's working again. My spacebar wasn't working. So we have Montana, then we have Washington and Idaho, Montana. Ah! Converted the heretics in Pueblo. Let's go Nimipu. Benign neglect. Let's do the trade power. So close to a core. 87% done. How is the war going in Europe? Oh, some wars have ended. Not the most important ones, obviously. Sweden is definitely winning a war. That's good. Well, it's mostly because of... despite controlling that the defender still holds the war goal. Here we have the Platinate heavily losing. Dai Viet versus Ming. Dai Viet is apparently winning harshly. Huh. Then Spain is winning against Russia and Portugal and such, and the Ottomans are winning against Iraq. So Dai Viet, that would be over here versus Ming. Well, okay, I get why Dai Viet is winning this war. That self-destructed Ming looks ridiculously weak. Dai Viet, yeah, Vietnam taking most of southern China. Oh no, California. Right where we are working on our cores as well. That's so mean. They are stomping, yes they are. That's good. Navajo, please. Nah, they're still allied with Spain. Spain, why are you so allied with them? Anyway, yeah, there's no use building any buildings anymore. Maybe some customs houses just to get some money spent. Denmark declared war upon the Netherlands. Let's build some of these then, simply because we can afford it. And gives us more trade power, which should maybe give us the chance at getting our mission completed. 58. Okay, I guess our trade power has diminished again. Trading in fur, trading in tobacco, and our trade shot up again. This is just a waiting game. But look at how the nation just is amazing. It's actually, this part is still a bit bigger than it should be. America goes through all of the Great Lakes except for Lake Michigan, that's completely inside. All the other lakes are basically cut about in half. Not everyone is cut in half, but here is where Niagara Falls are, of course. We can actually do the Grand Army idea. And I will want to finish my ideas before finishing up the tech, if possible. Okay. Netherlands has claimed the title Defender of the Catholic Faith. Wow, he has some lofty goals, I guess. And we're at 100,000 manpowers, which is a lot different from our previous Let's Play of Russia, where we had 1 million manpower in the end. Now we're going above 100,000 and we're quite amazed at that. So, little differences. Let's build a post office here. More trade power, always nice. And the shipyard. Yes, we need a grand shipyard here, but we don't have the money right now. In a bit we should have it. California is almost done. So is your cuts, actually. Also, manage 2 left. Let's do the Bay Area first. There we go, California. Grand Shipyard in San Diego. Local trade power, and yeah, sure, put it in the treasury. More money. Really? We have level 2 to build an earth rampart anywhere. It's a shame. It's only the only one, actually, and because we were coring it, we couldn't build it, obviously. How are the wars going nowadays? Spain is still in the war, and ooh, that's a different war. Here it is. France accepted peace. Wenden and Poznan to Sweden. France will annul all treaties with Denmark. So Sweden has expanded quite a bit across the Baltic. Didn't get Danzig, but did get Poznan and Wenden. Good for them. It's now Denmark versus the Netherlands, and Britain is also fighting the Netherlands. Oh boy. Yeah, that's where we came from once a long time ago, from Britain. Still a little bit of frame drop. A lot of frame drops. Let's just zoom in here. Oh no, great captain died. I definitely can afford a +2 now. Another place has been converted. Send them to Bannock. Actually, send them to Tacoma. Expansion almost. Oh, it's all overextension is already below 100%. Nimipu will soon drop because we just finished the religion stuff. Yeah, I think we can safely move away from Lawrence and go for a what will give us more? The production efficiency, I think, will give us more. So we'll go with Edgar Ho. Definitely have the money for all of this, and sure, why not diplomatic reputation? We can kind of use it. Oh, it actually gives us the ability to do the an Education Act, yearly prestige, tech costs. Sure, why not? You only need 1 more core to core, so there we go. Minus 10% tech cost for the rest of the game again, which 428 right now to do the diplomatic tech. So we have a lot of bonuses. Oh, did we lose? Oh, we lost the big one. Yeah, we lost the big bonus from Liberté, égalité, fraternité. But we can do this tech now. So let's do it. And the gold standard is the final tech. We're still 10 years ahead, so it's an 1820 tech. So we have a good chance of getting military done in time. Right now we're getting +6 every month. Yeah, +6. So 3 + 1 + 2. It's 72 every year. And no, we won't be able to finish tech and get the idea. We will get to the next tech level, that's for sure. We will get to 31 at least, but nothing beyond that. Naval base. We can have a naval base in New Orleans. Sure, why not? Let's build the stuff. All the good things must come to an end. Business is booming. Excellent. Trade efficiency goes up by 5% for 5 years. If that war would end, that 37? 34. No one has won enough battles for it to swing either way with a war goal. Spanish Crusade as well. Ottomans are actually Uzbek. Oh, they vassalized Uzbek, I guess. Oof, Iraq is being occupied. And apparently the defender is winning quite harshly here. Blockade of everything that's called England. And Ireland as well is being blockaded heavily. Yep, so it's not looking good for the British and the Danish in that coalition. So let's go in here. Switch map modes for a second and look at Manhattan, our capital of the United States of America. We don't necessarily need to move it to a place called Washington DC, which is somewhere around here. There's no need to do that, so unit-wise, we are still 14 behind on ships, so we could build some more some light ships actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. Light ships are freaking cheap as well to build, only 15 ducat. It's more expensive to build a full regiment of cavalry or a battery of artillery than it is to build a light ship right now. Even heavy ships are almost cheaper than artillery. Well, depends on where we build it, but oh no, they cancelled their military access. Okay, final one to core will be done before the game is over. And another war, Bulgaria versus Commonwealth. Are they seriously doing that? Oh my god, he's really crazy. Oh. Spain, Brunei will cede, Russia will end vassalization of Bali. I guess that was that big war that's now over, so suddenly the game runs a lot smoother again. How is this possible, you might ask? Just silly how one war can just upset that so much. Let's send them all into New York for a second. Or well, Manhattan. Should just be the city of New York, yeah. City's New York, but Manhattan is only that one little island that's somewhere in between Long Island and the mainland, so oh well. 29% will be done first, or that was Oregon actually. Interesting. Will be done in February of 1812, so less than a year already. Oh well. Merchant wise, we're doing fine. We actually have gold mines now. Huh. Oregon, oh, of course. That one place. Oh, crud. That was not what we wanted. We wanted everyone to get into Manhattan. Except for this bloody fleet. Get back into the Chesapeake, please. Jeez. All the ships arriving, of course. 13. I think we're missing one. Oh, here we are. We have converted Tacoma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. It's possible that we might finish this in time. We have less than 10 years to play. We have 9 provinces that are less than a year each. California was the longest with just over a year. You guys are fine. Which one are you doing? Chesapeake. Get in here. Okay, then we'll check. Trade power in here is huge. Don't think I need that. Everything is moving out of the Mississippi zone, so that's good as well. I think if we add to the Caribbean, that's the strongest one to do. So I'll actually have one huge fleet in the Caribbean. Also, Hudson, no leader. I want you to go to the trade fleet when we can. We'll have a 95 strong trade fleet. Not bad. Okay, you guys can now come back to Seminole to link up. Actually, what I do need in here is get as much trade power as possible before the game is over. Okay, so now we combine. Put Jonathan Hudson here. Right now we're transporting 4.87 gold out of the Caribbean. If we send this guy in there with 95 trade ships, it goes up to 26. Almost got half the power is moving out again in our direction. This is exactly what we want. I know Spain and Portugal and Morocco actually are pushing some gold back out again. This is the most we can get from this one at least. Oh wow, we actually have a loan coming due. Yeah, let's just save up money to repay that one then. Inflation is doing fine. We're below the threshold, I think, for overextension. Election! Trading in tobacco. Yeah, let's keep Clive. I mean, Archibald Clive is doing well. He's brought us out of this recession, so to speak. And we got some free military power, which is actually the one we really want to get. Because the tech we can get for the other two ones, I believe. We need we need only one more for diplomatic, and we're getting extras in administrative, so we're getting 11 every month, so we should get that tech relatively soon, and then the last one as well. So these two I'm not worried about reaching level 32, it's more military that's furthest away. So, but we'll first get offensive ideas finished at least. Here we go. So how much money are we producing nowadays? Oh, 116. Our embargoes on others. We're embargoing Hispaniola, of course. Because they're just... yeah, they don't want... I don't want them to have any trade power. Banks coming due. Still. Non-Intercourse Act. No sale of lands made by any Indians or any nation or tribe of Indians within the United States shall be valid to any person or persons or to any state, whether having the right of preemption to such lands or not, unless the same shall be made and duly executed at some public treaty held under the authority of the United States. To regulate commerce between Native Americans and non-Indians, an act called the Non-Intercourse Act has been proposed. Increases trade income by 10%, but increases national revolt risk by 2 for the coming 50 years. Or we get Indian trade, which reduces revolt risk by 1. Sure, pass the act. I want more trade. Yeah, this will upset a lot of people across the entire bloody nation, but so what? We're already in whack-a-mole mode as it is, so Why should we even care anymore? Let's have a look over here. Still allied with Spain. Of course they are. Which is a shame. I know I can beat them up. Definitely because of our huge ass navy. Look at the navy. Heavy ships. 100 versus 58, then 46, then 40. I mean, come on. They do have so many light ships, but who else are they allied to anyway nowadays? Great Britain, Sardinia, Milan, Inca, Ahmednagar, and Navajo. That Navajo one, really annoying. Oh well. It just means we won't get everything. Naval research is wrong! Well, let's ignore them. It's just some prestige. It's not like we need that anymore. Here we go again on our own. United States of America. Oh, the overextension warning just disappeared. Now almost below 50%. Still reduces our trade power a lot, but it now can increase again tremendously. Wait, what? Oh my god, what are they doing suddenly? Oh, of course, they're pushing too much trade power upstream again, which is kind of weird because they're pushing all their trade power back to Europe, so why would they suddenly be able to push so much trade power towards the Chesapeake Bay from other nodes? I mean, there's something weird in that sense. We are pushing so much into the Caribbean and then pushing it out, a lot of it again, but are we? Oh yeah, we are. Whoa, okay, yeah. A lot of trade is simply going into the western... Henry Hastings, one of our advisors, has published the crowning achievement of his literary career, The Spirit of Laws, and we also converted the heretics in California. This monumental work has been celebrated for 3 of its numerous theories: the classification of governments, the influences on politics, and the most important one, the theory of the separation of powers. We gain a free stability, and administrative attack cost goes down by 10% for 6 years. Or we gain 50 prestige and the same attack cost reduction. Well, 50 prestige is not useful, and we're actually gaining prestige right now. So his effort will be admired throughout the nation. We're up to 3 stability now, which is almost unheard of. And we are allowed to start converting Bannock. So let's do it. Anyway, we're going to end this episode here on July 4th, 1812. No reason for a War of 1812 because, well, we've beat up Britain anyway. So I think this is the second to last, maybe the third to last episode, depends on if something weird happens and we're being attacked by someone. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you guys later.